Yeah, so fight fan. I mean, this is what I'm here for. I got to be real honest with you. I've seen this before, and I've seen it in myself, and I know what it is unequivocally, guys. Ryan Garcia was obviously a performance enhancing drug cheat for a long time. What performance enhancing drugs do is they make you a little bit better, right? You're not Superman, you can't bend steel, but they make you just a little better in each area. And when I say each area, I'm talking about everything. People think of steroids and they think of strength, but it actually makes your hand-eye coordination better. It makes your speed better. It makes you just a little better in all those areas. And when that suddenly gets removed from you, that's very devastating. Now, if you've never felt the effects of it, that's okay. It's no big deal. And, I'll tell you, the first guy who actually voiced that to me was Cesar Gracie. And we were talking about fighting in general and why you don't start those things. And two of his fighters clearly relied on steroids in a big way. Testosterone, at the very least, was Gilbert and Jake. Now, in theory and supposedly, Nate and Nick never did that. So they never really had to rely on that. And it's interesting, Nate and Nick had iron chins. I'll tell you one thing that really improved for me with testosterone was my chin. You can hit me as hard as you want. I didn't care. I kept coming. And that's a huge advantage in fighting. Now, what happened in the Rolly versus Ryan fight? As soon as Ryan got hit with those left hooks, yeah, okay, so he boxed the rest of the fight. Like, Rolly gave him kudos for at the end. But he actually really wasn't competitive with Rolly anymore. And, Rolly's thought of as this, kind of an amateurish guy, very powerful, plods forward, but somebody that top-notch guys beat pretty easily, right? Like Isaac Cruz, Gervonta Davis. What's the reality? We just saw the reality that that's not true. And we saw the reality, in my personal opinion, that Ryan Garcia has been on PEDs for quite a while, and that's what's made him as sharp as he had. And what we saw last night was a man not confident because he's off those PEDs. Now, I've had a lot of teammates say to me, no, that's mental. Your chin stuff, that's mental. Well, okay, you can say it's mental. I've also been in there. It's very, very physical, right? Like, if someone hits me with a kitchen sink and it doesn't hurt me, that's not a mental thing. That's something that testosterone is doing in my body to keep me going forward. But yeah, it was very evident to me that Ryan was a steroid cheat, not when he beat Devin Haney, but last night with his performance against Rolly. I doubt he'll ever truly rebound, although with time, some of that goes away, right? Like, you get your natural testosterone goes back up. You get to used to fighting at a level like where you're not using that stuff. But yeah, good night for Rolly, bad night for Ryan, and there it is. Combat sports, drugs are big. Everybody read my book, Warrior of the Light.